Hello, my loves. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Oh, what now? Hold up. Okay, there we go. I got y'all close enough here. We're going to do some eyebrows, okay? And while we're doing our eyebrows, we're going to talk about a couple things. All right. I hope everyone got some good rest. I hope you are ready for the weekend. We're going to do some eyebrows. We're going to do some makeup later. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have a day off today. You might be off for the holiday. You might be spending time with family. You may be, you're going to use your day off to, meet up with your girlfriends, or maybe you and your boo can go and do something during the daytime instead of always having to work, every week. Whatever your situation is, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope the day has started out well. Once you wake up, it started out awesome, right? Let me go ahead, because I just washed my face. I'm going to go ahead and put on some skincare because I have not done that, and I am using my Philosophy eye cream, a miracle worker. We're going to see what miracles it works. We're going to see. But yeah, so you just want to pat in up and out, up and out. You want to go over your lids because you want to go over the whole eye area. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what we're doing. My mirror is dirty, y'all. This mirror is dirty. I got my cup of ice, so I'm starting my day off with my water. You want to get out the bed and you want to grab a bottle of water. Okay, got my lip mask. This is my Laneige. They call it sleeping lip mask, but I think you can use it really anytime during the day. You can use it anytime you want. If you just want to use it as your lip balm, you want to put it on before you go to bed, you want to put it on underneath your lippy, you want to wear it while you're doing your face, whatever you want to do. All right, so I got on my eye cream, and y'all, I need to do a mask. I have not been doing my mask, and I can kind of tell because my skin feels like feels like something. I ain't got no face cream down here. I don't think I have no moisturizer or nothing. Well, that's cool, because I'm just doing my eyebrows right now anyway. So I'm just going to take my Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. This has hyaluronic acid and black oat. So I'm going to go ahead and just squirt this on my face so that way I'm getting something. Woo. Yes, that just feels good. You can find Pixi products at Target. Amazing skincare, amazing. It is a Korean-based skincare brand. All right, so that way at least my face has some hydration while I'm sitting here doing this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to take our Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, our Dip Brow Pomade, and I use this in soft brown. This is the same color that I used the pencil. That I use in the pencil, and y'all, I need a new pencil. Got my pencil. Oh, I do got enough. I didn't think I had enough product. Okay, so we're not gonna go in with the dip brow just yet. We're gonna start off with our pencil, because what we want is, well, I'm gonna say this. We are gonna go on with the dip brow, and I'm gonna say dip brow because we are in the summer months. Hot outside, we need something that's going to stay put, okay? And the pencil is awesome when you just want to do something quick fill in or whatever. But eventually it does wear off. You know, it can fade out or whatever. So we don't want that. We want to I'll just use my brush on the end of this. But yeah, so you don't want that. You want your brows, you want, when you do your brows, you want them to stay until you're wiping that makeup off, right? You know, you don't want to have to do any touch-ups and all of that mess. So what you do is you just want to comb your brow up and out, okay? You want to comb them up and out, basically the same way that your hairs grow. But basically over time, you want to train your brows. If you can find the shape that you like and keep them trimmed to that shape, and then just train the hairs to grow in the right direction, you're all good. And if not, that's why we have brow products. All right, so yeah, so as you can see, I am pretty low. This stuff lasts forever. It cost about, how much does it cost? About 20 some odd dollars, but I'm sorry, I'm looking crazy. About some 20 some odd dollars, but it can last you for like a year. Just depending, especially when you alternate from pencils to dip brow, and just depending on what you're trying to do on a daily basis. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm just looking for my pencil. I mean, my brush. My brow brush. Where is it? Yeah, I'm tripping. Uh-oh. Where's my brow brush? Is this, am I gonna have to use this one? I don't like that, because when you're using pomade, you gotta make sure you got the right brush. You gotta make sure you got the right brush. You can't just be going in with anything, because one wrong move and you're gonna be looking crazy. Dang, this little tiny one ain't gonna do it either. Hold on, y'all. Is it down in here? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to work with what I got. All right, so what we're gonna do first, before we apply the dip brow, we are gonna start out, we have some eyebrow gel, and it's basically like an eyebrow mascara. So what it is, this is by Essence, and this is Make Me Brow. All right, I love this. It's only about $4 or $5. It has the little fibers in it. It has a great little brush. And what you're gonna do is you're just going to comb this through, and you do want to wipe the excess off. You don't want to just go in from a fresh dip, but you just want to go straight over your brow hairs only. Do not try to get your skin area or shape your brow with this product or anything like that. You just want to just comb straight over the brow hairs. Okay, you see the difference that this made already versus that. So I mean, just depending on if your brows are already trained, they're already shaped, you could just go in with a product like this, and that's it. You could maybe define the tail end with your pencil. It's just whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, y'all. It's a process. And then, you know, sometimes you change up what you like as well. So, you know, sometimes if you're doing a full face, you know, full glam, you want a bolder brow. You know, if you're going on a more natural day, you don't want that big bold brow, you know, and no makeup on. So you want something a little bit more natural. So that is the good thing about makeup, the wonder of makeup, because it lets you just express yourself of however you're feeling that day, and you can just go with it. So yeah, so basically this, it holds the hairs in place. It also adds fibers, and it's tinted, so if you have any like sparse areas, they will be filled in and they will look full, you know. So like this right here, if your brows are trained how you'd like them to be, you can use this product and you can go on about your business, just depending on what you like. Now, like I said, I cannot find my actual factual no, but I can't find my actual brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go in with this small angled brush by Elf. And hopefully it does what I need it to do as far as this pomade goes, because I don't want it to go crazy. So you only need a tiny bit of product at a time, because a little goes a long way, and it is very pigmented, okay? So you basically want to dip it in, and you want to just go over it with both ends of your brush, or both sides of your brush, I'm sorry. You want product on the tip of your brush going all the way around. And then you just want to kind of make sure that it's flattened out. You want to make sure that your brush is flattened as possible, as thin and as skinny as possible. Okay. And then you're going to go in, you have like it's an angle. So you want to go in with that tip right there, and that's what you want to start with. Okay, so you're going to hold it at the angle that way and go in, okay? So you're going to start at your tail end of your brow, all right? You're just basically connecting your, I don't like this brush, y'all. It's like widen it out. You see how it just fluffed out? You see how that did? This is supposed to be a point. All right, we're not going to go with this. We're going to go with the pencil because we do have the brow gel on. So the good thing about the brow gel is if you're using a pencil just to add some definition and a little bit more fullness, you know, the gel is giving you the pigment that you would get from this. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna go in with our pencil. We'll do pencil brows today, and I'll do a pomade brow later when I get my brushes together. And I do apologize, you guys, because I really didn't know what I was gonna do when I sat down. And so, all right, so we're just going to go in again, and we do have that product, so there is that pigment there, okay? And then we're going to take our pencil, and you don't want the pencil to be too far up because you don't want the product to break, okay, as you're working with it. So you only want like a small amount of product out at a time. This thing is expensive. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This pencil is about $21, $22. Look, you don't want no product breaking, okay? Because once it breaks off, when it's a liner or a pencil, any type of pencil product, you can't use it once it's broken off. So as you can see, this pencil is very easy to work with. It adds pigment instantly. So we're starting at the tail end, all right? And then we're just going up all the way up to the middle. And then once we get to the middle right there, we're gonna go from the front end and we're gonna go back. And you see how that's connected, okay? And then we're gonna go to at the top right here, and we're just going to we're just following our brow. We're following our natural brow. Now here is where we are going to add some fullness, okay? So as you can see, I'm just going up a little bit further, but I am still following my brow, okay? And then I went up just a little bit too far, so I'm gonna take my brush and just wipe that down, and then I'm just going to go back and continue. And as you can see, you see where that pencil is, and then where that space is, that's what we're filling in right there to add that fullness, and then we're bringing it back down to close the tail of our brow. So you see how I just filled that in right there? And then we're just going to go back over. Okay. We're curving and we're coming down and out. Because you don't want your brow coming down because it brings your eyes down, okay? You want your brow to come out, okay? You want it to like point out, all right? You see that? You see how we made it go out? You don't want it dragging down because it brings your eyes down. Okay? So that's it. So that's your brow. And you can always make them as full or you can make them as full. So you see this versus this. Or as, you know, thin as you like. It's all up to you on what you like. Okay? For your eye shape, for just what you like, period. You know, for what you're trying to do for the day. All of that. You know, all of those things are taken into account. All right? So that's it. And I'm doing more natural today. You know, so... And then, you know, and then concealer, that's another thing. So when you're going with concealer, let's just go ahead and just, we can do a little bit of a cleanup. I don't have much, but I got some that can be cleaned up real quick. And I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my eye. Okay, so when you're cleaning up underneath your brows, you want another flat brush, okay? You want just a flat, straight across brush or just something very small and detailed because you don't want to go crazy with the concealer. So what we're going to do, do I have some concealer? Do I? Am I just going to have to use this? Y'all, I don't have nothing down here. All right, so, oh, I got a concealer. Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. Here we go, right here. We're going to use a little bit of this. Which y'all know this is not what I've been using, but it's all good. You just want to put just a tiny dot, just a little bit, because you don't need a lot at all. You can also just tap your brush onto, you know, the bottle or whatever. Okay, and then you got some product, and I do have a little bit excess, so I'm just gonna dab it off. You know, you see where that line is where I just dabbed off some. So you just got a little tiny bit of product, okay, because you don't need a whole lot. Now, you are going to go underneath your brow, but you're not going to go all the way up to the brow, okay? You see how I have that space in between there because you do not want to go up too far. So now I'm going to take my clean end of the brush, the clean part, and I am just going to go back over. I'm going to drag this down just a little bit to blend out that product, but then I'm going to go back up directly under the brow. And you just want to work your way up. Work your way up and out, up and out. Okay, and that's how you get that sharp line at the end of the tail end of the brow and underneath. Okay, so you see how we clean that up under there, and because what you don't want to do is bring that concealer, which this is what I have had to work on so many times. But you do not want to bring that concealer up so far that now you're cutting off your brow and now you find yourself basically just doing your brow all over. So you can use this concealer, the rest of this, as your eyeshadow primer. Okay, you just drag that down over your eye, and then that way you don't even need an eyeshadow primer now. You're all primed and ready to go to start your shadow. And your brow is nice and defined. You have that nice tail end of your brow. Okay, and there you go. That is your brow tutorial, y'all. So I know it was long as hell. Y'all know I take forever to do my brows. So I know I do a lot of talking as well. So that's it, y'all. That's it, y'all. Y'all see the difference? Okay. All right. Love y'all. I will see y'all soon. Bye-bye.